Now on Coin Local 6 at 5, the older brother of two young autistic boys takes the stand for the defense and ends up testifying against his own parents. Prosecutors say the parents kept the boys locked in a makeshift cage and only let them out to eat and bathe. It's 5 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Kelly Day. Thanks for joining us tonight, everyone. Coin Local 6 reporter Casey Montoya is live in Vancouver now. She's been following this story, and she has new developments for us now in that case. Casey?
Well, Kelly, that 10-year-old boy took this stand today, and we learned that his two younger brothers were only allowed out of their room to eat dinner and take baths. They said that only happened when they were a mess. They didn't even get a bath every day. That's according to the 10-year-old boy. Now, prosecutors have charged a Vancouver couple with unlawful imprisonment for keeping these children in a room with a cage-like door. But the defense maintains that the door was there to protect themselves from harming themselves. We also learned that that 10-year-old boy says that there was a smaller cage up, and after the kids kept getting out, they put up a bigger cage. John Eckhart and Elena Higdon are charged with unlawful imprisonment of Eckhart's youngest sons, who are both autistic. 5 and 7 years old at the time, prosecutors say they were locked in a makeshift cage in a Vancouver apartment. Today we heard from Higdon's 10-year-old son. He testified he was regularly asked to feed and care for his brothers, handing them food through a gate, often putting them to bed. He says the boys were only given baths when they made a mess and only allowed outside on special occasions.
Your dad or mom take out to play outside in the apartment complex?
3 times, 2 or 3 times a month.
2 or 3 times a month?
Yeah.
So it wasn't anywhere near every day or every week, anything like that?
No.
The 10-year-old told the jury Eckhart would go into the dark room about 3 times a day to change the boys' diapers and play with them for about 5 minutes. The defense maintains that cage-like door was to prevent the kids from hurting themselves. Defense attorneys called the youngest autistic boy's foster mom to the stand. She explained what it's like to live with him.
And you've indicated that at one point in time you watched John headbanging on the stone floor. He did that one, correct?
The 10-year-old described daily life in the apartment, saying the younger boys watched TV from behind the cage-like door that kept them in their room, and says they often cried themselves to sleep. Called an expert to the stand to say that there are other ways to keep autistic children safe besides a cage, but then the defense said that he's not really an expert in autism. More testimony is expected tomorrow. The trial could wrap up either Thursday or Friday, and the Vancouver couple facing these charges, they're facing anywhere from a few months to 5 years in prison if they're found guilty. Reporting for you live in Clark County, Casey Montoya, Coin Local 6.
Thank you, Casey. And of course, stay with Coin Local 6 for complete coverage of this child imprisonment trial. As the story developments, we'll have the latest for you on air, online, Facebook, and Twitter.